In this episode of the Ask Will Show, I explain what the hell the sales school is. Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Ask Will Show. We're absolutely flying through these, and I've got a podcast interview with someone who is a bit of a big name in the world of sales and business, so I'm going to fly through these questions because I need to get upstairs and in the studio to record with him. So,
Icon Material asks, what is the best product or service to sell?
So the best product or service, and I imagine you want to be successful at it, totally depends in what you want to do and what you want to achieve. So you've got to work backwards. If you want to earn 100 grand a year, then you need to find a job in an industry that can support that. If you're into computers, then maybe CRMs and things like that might be useful for you. If you are into, I don't know, some staring at a camera, if you're into photography, there's always going to be a place for photography sales and that kind of thing. So you might not make as much as what I used to do in medical device sales perhaps, or arms dealing or something crazy like that. But yeah, you've got to work backwards from the amount of money that you want. You've got to be able to earn that. Then you've got to earn backwards from what you're going to be passionate about and what you're actually going to care about enough to do for a reasonable amount of time. So for any sales role, you've got to figure, to be good and to earn decent money, you've got to figure from 2 to 3 years to get going and get established, meet all your customers and build that rapport so that they come to you and you're not constantly battling with everyone else. This is in B2B sales. You need to look at 5 years before you're really making a killing and making serious six figures.
SalesSchoolorg asks, you keep teasing it but you never explain it. What the hell is a sales school?
So the sales school. So if you go to SalesSchoolorg, and we'll link it somewhere around here, you can go and get on the waiting list. And essentially, I don't think I'm a sales expert or guru, and I've talked about how I hate that word before, but I think I'm a pretty good facilitator in getting people together and finding content that actually works and is non-bullshitty. So the sales school is a collection of, at the moment, about 40, and I'm hoping to get to 100 odd sales experts and marketing experts and SEO experts and social media experts and influence experts and body language experts and people along those lines. And I'm hoping to get 100 of them together for when we launch, which is going to be November. They're each doing a lesson each, and there's going to be a community, and it's going to be forum based at first. That might change if we find a better way of doing it. But the whole point of it is that you come in for the lessons, you stay month on month, and then the community adds to the whole experience of perhaps you are struggling to get hold of someone by email, there's a CEO, you can't suss out his email address and you keep getting his assistants. Perhaps you could post in the forum. They could then say, well, I've emailed the CSO of that company or CFO of that company before, and this is how the email was structured. Here's how I would go about introducing myself and yada yada and all that kind of thing. So that is how the community is going to work, and hopefully that'll add real value to it. And so yeah, the sales school's coming. You'll hear a lot more about it in the near future.
Rocco Doris asks, how do you motivate yourself to get up and work hard every morning? I've heard you talk about the how badly do you want it principle, so explain that perhaps.
How do I motivate myself to get up and get stuff done? So first thing, morning coffee. So I generally don't have breakfast. I get up, the shorter the amount of time from me getting up to being in front of a computer or seeing a customer or whatever it is, the more chance I've got of it, one, it happening, two, of me being excited for it. So I'll get up, I'll down a glass of water, I'll make a coffee, and then I'll be at the computer, and then I'll just start work. I perhaps I'm half asleep as I'm doing it. So you kind of just do it and then don't realize until 10 or 11 o'clock that you've done a crap load of work. Stuff like this, I have to physically get everything set up the night before, and so it's 9 o'clock or so now, and I just get in and nail it. The rule that you're talking about of how badly do you want it goes back to the first question that was asked and answered on the show this morning. So basically, you've got to have an end goal. You've got to either want financial freedom, you want to retire early, or you want to do a sales job that earns you X amount of money so you can have a great lifestyle and you're passionate about it. Or if you can achieve all three of them, then obviously you've won the game of money that everyone's playing, and everyone that is listening to this is likely thinking and struggling with at the moment, as I've been and am and constantly are. So the how badly do you want it rule or principle is, when you get up, or at 6 o'clock in the evening, you know you've got a bit more work you could crank out, or you could, just sit back, chill, watch a bit of Netflix, eat some junk food, relax. I just ask myself, how badly do I want it? And then it comes down as simple as that. If I don't want it that badly, I'll just not do it, and I will chill because that's important. If sending those last few emails or making those few calls or something along those lines is, I want that badly, then no Netflix or no going out drinking or nothing like that will stop me doing it, and so it'll get done. And so that's the rule, and that is the last question of today. So yeah, the question of the comments is, do you know what you want? Do you know what you want badly? Because if you don't, that's going to stifle your motivation in sales. And yeah, tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.